Thank you so much for joining me. I wanted to go over today. We have a new release called the Butterfly Bouquet. It released on March 2nd and it's going to be available until May 3rd. I will say though that this bundle is going to be available in our annual catalog. They're just doing a little early release for us so that we can get our hands on it a little earlier. So it's really pretty. Let me just go over here really quick what this has. This is they have bundles. You get a savings of 10% if you do purchase it in the bundle. So it has a stamp set, it has the dies, the matching dies, and it does bring 12 dies. You've got 6x6 paper, coordinating papers, 12 by 12 natural birch color and textured paper. It's really thin, and I have it. I just forgot to grab it. I might bring it over so you can see it. So you can purchase them individually, you can purchase that together, or you can purchase the actual collection, which brings everything, you know, all of those items together. And you would need your die cutting machine as well. All right, so we have that going on, and I've gone ahead and cut out a couple of items. I've cut the butterflies out, and just so that you can have a small idea of what the papers look like, right? You do get from the paper pad, it's going to be a total of 48 sheets, and you get 6 designs. And you get basically 8 of each design. Did I say 46 or 48? It's 48. So, you know, I had those separated so that I can go over them with you. And now I don't know what I've done with the sheets that I separated. Oh, found them. Goodness. Okay, so let us start with the paper, right? So this, I just give it so you had, you know, a little idea. But basically, you're gonna get that. And these are the same. Yep, this is different. And you get that one. That, see how the ombre is like so pretty. That one, and then this one, I'll show you now in a second what that means. Okay, so that's the paper stack. Again, you know, it comes in a little pad. Just wanted to share that. All right, so we've got that. Then you have your dies and your stamp. So this is the stamp that you get. It's one stamp. It does have that, but it is one huge stamp. All right, it's all connected. I have seen that some people do cut this, but keep in mind if you do that, then your die, because it does have a coordinating die right here. So if you do that, it's made so that the die fits over it. Once you stamp it, it fits over it and it cuts it out for you, right? So you do one stamp it. Now, for me, that works. I probably wouldn't cut it up, or if I did, I would probably invest in just another stamp set. But you know, some people like to have it individual so that they can make their own different backgrounds and stuff like that, which, you know, it's whatever works for you. No right or wrong. Just giving you ideas. So this is part of the 12 dies that you get. This is the big one. Okay. And then it brings all of these other little ones out here, which cut these, okay, like all of these butterflies. Okay, yes, I'm in focus, I'm in view. We got the big one and this one, and we're gonna dump them back in here as I go showing you, and then all these other little ones. These are really interesting. And then this one here, right? So these, okay, this goes with that, and then it cuts and leaves these little pieces out. So I don't know, you know, if you wanted to use them, you could potentially. I mean, that would probably be time consuming, but hey, to each their own. Or you can, you know, use the background like that. Oh, can you even see? Yes, right there. And then this one does that one, and the little, I don't even know what they are, but the little holesy there. All right, so you get all of those. Okay. So there are your 12 dies. I ran out of magnet sheets and I haven't been able to put this one together. Okay, so that's all. Then when you cut out using the one piece die, when you use this big one right here, okay, this is what comes out. Like, let's say you just used the die itself, you didn't stamp it, this is what would pop out. Okay, so then if you wanted to, right, like these, you grab them and you cut the other ones, the little individual ones, they kind of they do overlay over them. See, and then you have your little, right, but there you go. See, that's what it could potentially look like. Now, yes, this here is very intricate. It has a lot of little holes. So if you have your little brush, you would take it and you would scrub it until they all come out. All right. So that's what they could potentially look like. And that's with this is with the big die, the shadow. You can use them individually, you can use them together, you can use it as a shadow, whatever your creativity takes you. And so then the stamp set itself, right? This is what the stamp image looks like, and then you would overlay your die over it as like such. And then it would cut that out. You could color that if you wanted, depending on where you're stamping it. Okay, so you know, there's definitely ways that you can use the die and the stamp set. All right, now here's what I will say about the big stamp. So I'm going to move this out really quick. Oh, one other thing with the paper, before I forget, it does have this pattern, and this pattern actually right there, look at that. And you just run it through your die machine and voila, you've got butterflies in different colors that you didn't even have to color. Isn't it great? It's really cute. So you have that. This is what the mask looks like. I saw somebody use it as to do a shaker card, and it was really cool how that worked out. So you can do that since it's a mask. You could also do that. Pretty cool. Okay, so there's that. Then for the stamp, let me move this to the side, ladies, sorry, and gentlemen. It is a big one, right? So we have our blocks. So we have the one that would be used with this one is block F. Is it F? Yes, it is F. This is one of the biggest blocks that we have. And so you can just dump it, place it, voila. And there you have it. Now, to clean it, I recommend, and this is just haven't really dabbled a whole lot into it, but from the first time that I tried it, I recommend the Simply Chamois because it's a lot easier to just grab and over it, which is not the way I prefer to clean my rubber stamps. I like using the Stampin' Up spray with the scrubber just because I like the scent of it, but this is so big, right, that it doesn't really fit enough for you to like be able to, you could, but it's really difficult. Just, you know, that's what I experienced when I went to stamp the sample for you. Okay, so there's that, just in case. And then, so you have your option of using the block, which is awesome. Then you also, which is what I used, I didn't use the block to stamp this piece. I used my Stamparatus. So yeah, so I'm not gonna put it on there, but just so that you know, you would place it wherever you need for it to be. You pick it up, you ink it, and then you place it down. And then I used my little biscuit thing here. This is what I call my biscuit. My husband made it for me. And then I just there really quick, and then it just gives you a nice even impression everywhere without having to, like, you know, really work your muscles on there. Anyway, those are my little tips. Hopefully they help make, you know, if you decide to get it or not to get it, or whatever the case may be. Hopefully that helps you make a decision. Ugh. All right, So I'm also planning on doing a Facebook Live to do a card and show, you know, how you cut it in case, you know, you're a new crafter and you're not quite, you know, sure if this is too much, blah, 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 all that good stuff. I do want to have a Facebook Live over on my channel, Yaya's Nook, on Wednesday. Yes, Wednesday. On Wednesday. So hopefully, you know, if you're interested, you can join me. It won't be long. Just maybe 30 minutes, 40 minutes, just to show you how you can use it, and one card to do an inspiration. So if you have any questions, leave the comments below. If anything, you can reach me on my site, yayasnook.com. The Stampin' Up feature, or the Stampin' Up link, is at the top of the page. Just click on it, it'll take you to my shopping page. Anyway, thank you so much for stopping. Hope you enjoyed it. Bye.